Nero, Claudius Caesar, Augustus, Germanicus. The very name inspires images of tyranny, madness, and cruelty. Born in 37 AD, Nero's path to power was anything but straightforward. He was the stepson of the Emperor Claudius, brought into the line of succession through his ambitious mother, Agrippina the Younger. Agrippina was ruthless in her pursuit of power, maneuvering her son into a position of influence. She orchestrated the adoption of Nero by Claudius, ensuring his claim to the throne. With Claudius's own son, Britannicus, sidelined, Nero was groomed for leadership. He received an elite education from the philosopher Seneca, honing his intellect and oratory skills. However, behind the facade of a promising young emperor lurked a darker nature. When Claudius died under suspicious circumstances in 54 AD, many suspected Agrippina's hand in the affair, ensuring her son's ascension to the throne. At the age of 17, Nero became emperor of Rome, his path paved with deceit and shrouded in suspicion. Nero's reign began promisingly enough, with the young emperor showing signs of moderation and good judgment. However, this facade of benevolent rule soon crumbled, revealing the depths of his cruelty. In 64 AD, disaster struck Rome. A devastating fire engulfed the city, raging for 6 days and nights. The blaze left much of Rome in ruins, thousands homeless, and the empire in shock. While the cause of the fire remains debated to this day, many Romans believed Nero himself had orchestrated it to clear land for his extravagant building projects. Adding fuel to the fire, so to speak, were accounts of Nero allegedly singing the sack of Troy while his city burned. This callous disregard for his people's suffering cemented his image as a tyrant in the minds of many. As if the fire were not enough, Nero used the tragedy as an opportunity to persecute the burgeoning Christian community in Rome. He blamed them for the disaster, subjecting them to horrific torture and executions. This persecution marked a dark chapter in Roman history, forever associating Nero with the suffering of early Christians. Nero's reign was marked not only by cruelty, but also by an insatiable appetite for extravagance and self-indulgence. He drained the Roman treasury to fuel his lavish lifestyle, constructing opulent palaces and indulging in excessive banquets and spectacles. One of his most ambitious projects was the Domus Aurea, or Golden House, a sprawling palace complex that occupied a vast swathe of central Rome. This architectural marvel was adorned with gold, precious stones and countless works of art, a testament to Nero's vanity and disregard for the empire's finances. Beyond material possessions, Nero harbored a deep-seated belief in his own artistic talents. He fancied himself a gifted poet, musician and charioteer, often subjecting his unwilling subjects to lengthy performances and recitals. His vanity knew no bounds, and he revelled in the adulation, forced or otherwise, of the masses. Power, it is said, corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. This adage held true for Nero, whose grip on power tightened with each passing year of his reign. He surrounded himself with sycophants and yes-men, eliminating anyone who dared to question his authority or challenge his decisions. His own family was not immune to his paranoia and ruthlessness. He ordered the assassination of his own mother, Agrippina, in 59 AD, believing she posed a threat to his rule. His first wife, Octavia, met a similarly tragic end, accused of adultery and executed at his command. He later married Poppaea Sabina, a woman known for her beauty and ambition. But even she was not safe from his violent temper. Legend has it that he kicked her to death while she was pregnant. As Nero's reign continued, his grip on power began to weaken. Rebellions erupted throughout the empire, fueled by his excesses, cruelty, and increasingly erratic behavior. His once loyal legions turned against him, declaring him a public enemy and condemning him to death. In 68 AD, facing imminent capture and execution, Nero took his own life. He was 30 years old. His death marked the end of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, plunging Rome into a period of civil war known as the Year of the Four Emperors. Nero's reign left an indelible mark on Roman history. He became synonymous with tyranny, cruelty, and excess. His name became a byword for all that was wrong with absolute power, a cautionary tale for rulers throughout the ages. Nero's story is a tragic one, a stark reminder of the corrupting influence of unchecked power. His life and reign serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition, vanity, and cruelty. While he may have possessed some redeeming qualities in his youth, they were quickly overshadowed by his darker impulses. His legacy serves as a stark reminder that power in the wrong hands can be a destructive and ultimately self-defeating force. His story continues to fascinate and horrify us today, a testament to the enduring power of history to teach us about the complexities of human nature and the importance of wielding power with wisdom and restraint.